You probably started your day with a company Alfred Lin helped build. Maybe DoorDash, Airbnb, or Uber. These companies have reshaped entire industries, yet the man behind their early success remains largely unknown. Alfred Lin is the billionaire you've never heard of, a silent partner to the most disruptive founders of our generation. He avoids the spotlight, preferring to make his mark through quiet, calculated decisions. In a world of tech celebrities, Lin is the antithesis. Chasing data, not fame. His influence is everywhere, from the shoes you bought online to the food delivered to your door. Lin helped orchestrate Zappos' legendary acquisition, then repeated his success at Sequoia Capital. He became Sequoia's secret weapon, spotting seismic shifts in consumer tech before anyone else. While others saw risk, Lin saw the future of the sharing economy. His story is one of relentless analysis, deep partnership, and betting on determined founders. Lin proves you don't need to be loud to change the world. Sometimes all it takes is a spreadsheet, a sharp mind, and the courage to back a crazy idea. His journey from numbers-obsessed student to kingmaker at Sequoia is a masterclass in silent, strategic power. He's the secret ingredient in Silicon Valley's recipe for success. This is the story of Alfred Lin, the man who makes the giants. Let's pull back the curtain on the invisible hand behind your favorite apps. Alfred Lin's story starts in Taiwan, not Silicon Valley. From a young age, numbers were his language. Logical, honest, revealing. When his family moved to New York, his love for math only grew. At Harvard, he studied applied mathematics and met Tony Hsieh, a friendship that would change e-commerce forever. Lin's academic path led him to Stanford for a PhD in statistics, right as the dot-com boom exploded. While others chased quick fortunes, Lin honed his analytical skills, mastering the tools to dissect startups. He saw the world as a series of systems, puzzles to solve with data. At Stanford, he learned that great ideas need solid business models and financial discipline. This blend of statistical rigor and exposure to Silicon Valley's innovation made Lin unique. He wasn't just a numbers guy, he understood people, markets, and the chaos of building something from nothing. Lin's foundation was set data-driven, disciplined, and ready for the startup world. The stage was set for his first big move. Before his venture capital fame, Lin joined Tony Hsieh at a tiny online shoe retailer, Zappos. As CFO and COO, Lin was the architect behind the scenes, building the systems that powered Hsieh's vision of legendary customer service. Zappos promised free shipping and returns, a logistical nightmare that could have bankrupted the company. Lin's genius was making the numbers work, optimizing cash flow and inventory with sophisticated models. In a low-margin business, operational excellence was survival. Lin and Hsieh's partnership was a perfect balance, culture and customer on one side, data and dollars on the other. Lin navigated Zappos through funding rounds and explosive growth, always keeping the company on solid financial ground. Their hard work paid off when Amazon acquired Zappos for $1.2 billion. For Lin, it was more than a massive exit. It was a real-world PhD in building a billion-dollar business. He learned firsthand how to scale, manage complexity, and create lasting value. This experience became his most valuable asset. Lin was now ready to take his operational expertise to the next level. The Zappos story was just the beginning. Next stop, Sequoia Capital. Lin was about to become Silicon Valley's quiet kingmaker. With Zappos behind him, Lin joined Sequoia Capital, the most prestigious VC firm in Silicon Valley. He brought something rare, the perspective of an operator who'd built a company from scratch. Lin understood the pain of making payroll, the complexity of supply chains, and the pressure of scaling. At Sequoia, he stood out for his practical wisdom and ability to diagnose operational weaknesses. Founders quickly realized Lin asked tougher, more insightful questions about unit economics, customer acquisition, and building durable businesses. He became known as the company doctor, helping startups grow intelligently, not just quickly. Lin's Zappos experience gave him credibility and pattern recognition to spot future winners. While others chased trends, Lin looked for foundational shifts in consumer behavior. His data-driven approach earned him immense respect within Sequoia and across the industry. Lin's rise was swift. His endorsement could make or break a deal. Yet, he never sought the limelight. His power was felt through the success of the companies he backed. He was building a portfolio of icons, all from behind the curtain. Lin was the kingmaker, precise, analytical, and quietly influential, and his biggest bets were yet to come. Lin's legacy at Sequoia is defined by his early bets on the sharing economy. He saw the potential of platforms like Airbnb, DoorDash, and Uber before they became household names. In 2011, Lin led Sequoia's investment in Airbnb, focusing on data, growth, and the founder's vision. He joined the board, guiding Airbnb through trust, safety, and global expansion challenges. Lin's Zappos experience, building trust at scale, proved invaluable. Next, he saw something special in DoorDash's relentless operational efficiency and a founder obsessed with details. In 2014, Lin led Sequoia's investment, betting on execution over hype. He also played a key role in Sequoia's involvement with Uber, recognizing its logistical power. These three investments, Airbnb, DoorDash, Uber, became the cornerstone of a modern consumer portfolio. Lin thrived in complexity, betting on platforms that connected the digital and physical worlds. Where others saw risk, Lin saw opportunity. His operator's mindset gave him an edge in backing the next wave of tech giants. The sharing economy was Lin's proving ground, and he won big. What's Lin's secret? He bets on founders, not just ideas. Lin looks for missionaries, founders with relentless drive and a deep connection to their problem. His founder-first philosophy comes from experience. He saw Tony Hsieh's vision propel Zappos through every challenge. For Lin, the business plan will change, but the founder is the constant. A great founder can pivot a mediocre idea into greatness. A mediocre founder can sink the best idea. Lin guides, he doesn't dictate. Listening, asking tough questions, and using data as a flashlight, not a weapon. His Socratic method empowers founders to find their own answers, making them stronger leaders. Founders know that with Lin, they get more than capital. They get a dedicated ally who's been in their shoes. This reputation creates a flywheel. The best founders seek him out, giving him access to the best deals. Lin's true advantage is deep personal partnership. He's a coach, mentor, and sparring partner, quietly shaping the next generation of icons. In Silicon Valley, Lin is the founder whisperer, and that's his edge. Even Lin isn't immune to mistakes. His most public was Sequoia's investment in FTX, the crypto exchange that collapsed in scandal. When the fraud was revealed, Lin didn't hide. He owned the mistake, admitting the due diligence failure. In a world of big egos, Lin's humility stood out. He treated the FTX loss as a lesson, a reminder that even the best can be deceived. The experience reinforced his core philosophy, adding a new layer of caution. Today, Lin continues his work at Sequoia with the same quiet intensity. He's still searching for the next generation of iconic companies, still meeting founders, still poring over spreadsheets. The FTX collapse didn't deter him, it sharpened him. Lin is now a mentor to younger partners, passing down his unique blend of operational expertise and investment acumen. His legacy is a counter-narrative to the myth of the celebrity CEO. Lin proves that true impact isn't measured in headlines but in the enduring value of the companies you help build. You don't have to be the face of the company to be its heart. Alfred Lin, the quiet architect, building the future one founder at a time.